Welcome, and I'm your host Marina Kufa today in Virga gallery with Arso Ivanovich. How are you?
Very good, thank you. It's nice to be here. It's a really good atmosphere. All that crowd and everything was going on. It just seemed perfect.
This is beautiful event downtown Laguna Beach in the heart of Virga gallery with beautiful paintings expose of Arso Ivanovich today. And we have so much fun. We are being sponsored by Bosse Wine and also Go Banker. So we want to thank you so much, our sponsors. And let's talk about the atmosphere and all the amazing guests who came to support you today.
Yeah, they're very nice people who come there, who support the people from Beverly Hills coming here, the designer, whatever is there. And now that wine company who come here, you know, for promotion and bringing that people in good atmosphere. It's really, I think we should do that every month at least once. Looks very good. And of course we have that painting around what is really, you know, compliment for everything, you know, atmosphere and painting and atmosphere and people and friendness between us and something like that. It's really good.
And a lot of people want to know actually what inspired you to do this type of 3D vision, and it's done with a very specific technique, which is crystallization. Can you tell us a little bit about it?
It's really, you know, always in the painting that must be bring energy of the artist. If that painting is not without his energy, that painting doesn't have you know, contact with the people. That painting is completely out. It's only decorating for the empty wall, what you'll see many of this. Painting must be done with energy of artists, and communication between painting and artists at the same time is some kind like music that you have to listen from the small kind of the tiny little vibrant little crystal. What you see in my painting, like when you listen the same time, like nice tone of piano or violin, something like that. Tiny in atmosphere to each other communication.
There's so much information and so much energy. You can find Arso on www.arsoivanovich.com and also in the Virga Gallery, downtown Laguna Beach. Let's talk about the crystallization technique a little bit. This is something very interesting, and you are the only one in the world. Actually, you are the very first in the history of art who developed crystallization technique.
Looks like I can't do anything about it. I did my experiment when I was in the university and after that, and I always in my life, whatever is going on, I always like to go in opposite direction. Why? I don't know. I had some kind of imagination in my head and kind of experiment, and I was playing with color, with this, you know, inside and outside, with cold weather, without cold weather or something, and coincidentally I find one kind of technique. And again, I was experimenting, I find some different, I combine first and second, I find third one. And coming about maybe 8, 9 different techniques in the paper, and you see now I'm doing this on the canvas. And another one, what is interesting, one technique, and the canvas crystallization, when I have to put lights behind canvas, and depend how many of layer of the paint from one side and let lights to go from other side through the canvas to be very spectacular kind of this completely new one stage what I'm doing.
Yes, I've seen those paintings, and actually you have two of them, and the difference is tremendous. When you turn on the light and turn it off, you see totally different painting. But today we have amazing art, which is a crucifixion right here to my right, and to my left you can see the wave of dreams. Now this is something very, very unique, and I'm gonna ask Ars about his inspiration on this beautiful art.
Always, you know, inspiration, it's a dependent idea. It's worse of all that I never did sketch or drawing on the paper or something. Even when I have some big, huge painting like 148 inches by 80 inches triptych with about 15, 18 figure inside, that, you know, television and art critique asked me for drawing for sketches or something. It's really grotesque painting and cracks in the art, crucifixion and everything. I told them I never did sketch in my lifetime. Always at night I'm thinking about it. thinking, and after a couple of weeks or something, I'm going directly to the canvas and painting. And I never did sketch in my lifetime. They don't believe it, but my house is open to see for investigation or something like that. Directly painting is going. And the paper and the canvas and even the lights between. Everything is continuation from one to another one.
And you have also amazing publication, latest outcome in the newspapers and also in the TV. You have been supported by News of the World. There's a documentary about you by We Got You Media. Stars are inviting your art to their homes and Rodeo Drive stores. So it is amazing.
Yeah, sound very good. Sound very good. That publication, what I have now lately, is something like that. What you see this year. They choose, like in the last couple of months, like 100 most contemporary painters in the world. In some way, how, I don't know what kind of standard. Coincidentally, they choose my work too. Another book, what was published, as you see that in London, in 44,000 copies, and between 3,500 applicants from all continents, they choose only 100, and they give me 3 pages.
I'm sorry, Kat. I can't have a noise right there when you shoot. Too much noise. Okay, let's. Can we? It's a.
Yeah. And they did it again. You know, that is 2 books, and lately, it's they did about maybe 28 books so far, 170 articles, and even in the television. Once before they did about 28 times, and one was in the prime news because I was experimenting or something like that, and really it was for about 4 or 5 minutes in the news about my technique and painting in the Middle West.
Wonderful.
Yeah,
well,
thank you very much.
Thank you for having us here. I'm your host, Marina Kufa, International News. And thank you so much for having us here. Also, let's take a look at this beautiful Bosé collection. The newest wine is by John Legend. If you're familiar with the stars, John Legend is a very, very famous singer. So this is his collection right here, live. And also we have here
JCB number 21, sparkling from Burgundy, France. It's a beautiful Pinot Noir and Chardonnay, made in a very similar method as Champagne. And we've got our Raymond Vineyards Cabernet from St. Helena, in the heart of Napa Valley.
That's it. So you definitely have to try, and to get a bottle of this amazing wine, you go to
my.boissecollection.com/Lauren.Hoffman.
Thank you so much, Lauren. Thank you.
So you came here to see Arso Ivanovich painting?
Wait, you're taking a picture. Yes, I came here to see Arso's paintings. Yes.
How do you know Arso?
I met him at a coffee shop. Yes, he's in San Marcos. He's a very nice person with his friends, and yes, told me his story about being an artist, and I love his artwork. It's very beautiful.